The universe will give you exactly the experience you need to have in order for you to evolve. And what I mean by this is, in my own life, a couple of days ago, something happened that was not what my mind preferred. I think I'm a good rapper, so I do rap music, and I feel like I have a good flow, good delivery, and I think my music is good. I have a lot of other artists around me who say that I'm a good artist, and I've never doubted myself in that way. And I've also never gotten bad feedback. Yesterday, I sent my music in to an established A&R agent from the US, hip-hop agent, who basically gives you advice on stream, live, in front of everyone. So I thought, okay, let me go and send my music in and see what this guy thinks. And what happened is something that I did not expect at all. I didn't expect that to happen. I sent it in. I sent my best track. I actually sent 3 of them. But first, I sent the best one. And, there's a queue going up. I was very excited for it to finally get to my song. And heart was beating. I was super excited. And in my mind, I was like, this is going to go great. I've only gotten good feedback, and this is probably the best work I've ever done. The best song I've ever done, the deepest, the most lyrical. I do lyrical rap. So this A&R listened to the song. He heard it for a couple of minutes. He turned off the song, and then he completely butchered it. And this is a guy who I thought was lyrical or into conscious and lyrical rap with substance and things like that, but he completely butchered the song. And I'm quoting, like literally, he said that it was trash. It was not something I expected. And I sent 2 other songs and he said the same thing. So the first thing that happened to me then, it was a funny reaction I had. It completely collided with what I thought, or what my mind thought of itself as a rapper. My mind had clinged to this idea and this image of being a good and great rapper because nobody had challenged me, right? And so that was the image I had in my mind. When that information from that semi-esteemed A&R came in front of everybody on the chat, and they also said it was trash, the reaction I got was anxiety and horror and heart palpitation and kind of bafflement to what the heck just happened. I was baffled. First time this has ever happened. My point with the story is, in retrospect, when I look at it, it was a good thing that happened because, and I see what was happening. The universe led me. I was very excited to send the song in. That my soul wanted me to dissolve the image that I had of myself, identified as a great rapper, and wanted to bring that identification up to the surface and all the beliefs around it so that I can finally dissolve it. The universe will bring you what you need, not always what your mind wants. So what I mean to say is, our mind has different preferences and different biases because it is conditioned in a certain way to kind of create an identity which conforms to its past experiences. So if you're seen as a great rapper, your mind wants to cling, if you're not enlightened or anything, your mind wants to cling on to that identity and keep it. If something else comes that kind of collides with that image, your mind freaks out and a lot of different beliefs come about yourself and your worth. So the universe will give you what you need and not what your mind wants, because there is no personal agenda here. The universe is interested in moving you forward and keeping you disidentified with the world. The world is not here to make us happy. It's here to make us conscious, as Eckhart Tolle says. So it will give you what you need so that you can grow out of identification with an image you had of yourself. And it will bring different catalysts into your physical reality and space that kind of force you to grow, which is a very fortunate thing. Imagine if you only had gotten what you wanted, what your mind wanted all the time. There would be no growth. You wouldn't grow. And now I'm at a point, it was only yesterday that happened, but I feel like, of course I had to process it a little. And, it was, I thought about kind of how humiliating that was. But now I'm at a point, it's not been a long time, but still, I quickly came to a point where I'm like, it's okay to be trash. It's okay to be looked upon as trash in some somebody else's eyes. It's okay to not have that image of yourself as somebody at all. You don't have to be anyone in particular. You don't have to be a great rapper. You don't have to have high social status to be happy. You don't have to be anyone in particular to be happy, because there's a depth there within you that bypasses every external thing in that the physical reality has to offer. And this is the core of your being. You don't really need external things to fulfill you. And at the same time, if you are identified with things in the external world, the universe will bring you to the exact place that you need to be in order for you to grow more. It will bring you to that place. Even if you follow your soul's passion and excitement. I usually go with where my soul leads me. And sometimes I think, damn, I was excited about that. I see that as the higher self signals, or the engine towards going in the right direction. And sometimes my mind comes in and it's like, I was excited about that. That seemed like the right path. Why did this show up? And then I realized your soul is interested in leading you to the next step of growth as well. And that might collide with what your mind prefers. It is always leading you to what you need to confront if you want to grow. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I appreciate you, and I thank you for checking out this video. Peace.